When I first started my journey in the agro industry, I thought I could figure it all out on my own. How hard could it be? I had my degree, I had the passion, and I was ready to dive into the field. But let me tell you, the real world is a whole different ballgame. It's not just about knowing the science of crops or understanding market trends. It's about navigating a complex web of people, challenges, and opportunities that you never even knew existed. That's where having a mentor comes in, and I can't stress enough how crucial it is to find one in your agro career. Picture this. You're standing in the middle of a sprawling field, sun beating down, and you're staring at rows and rows of crops. You know what they are, you know how to care for them, but you're also acutely aware that there are countless variables at play: weather, pests, market demand, and even regulations. It's overwhelming, and this is where a mentor can make all the difference. They've been there, done that, and they've faced the same challenges you're up against. They can guide you through the maze of decisions and help you avoid the pitfalls that come from inexperience. Let's talk about knowledge for a second. Sure, you've studied hard, you've read the textbooks, and you've probably even taken some online courses. But there's a wealth of knowledge that goes beyond what you can learn in a classroom. A mentor brings real-world experience to the table. They can share stories of their own successes and failures, offering insights that you won't find in any textbook. They'll tell you about the time they dealt with a sudden pest outbreak or how they managed to pivot their business model when the market shifted unexpectedly. These stories are not just entertaining, they're invaluable lessons that can save you time, money, and a lot of frustration. And let's not forget about networking. In the agro industry, who you know can be just as important as what you know. A mentor usually has a rich network of contacts, people in various sectors of the industry, from suppliers to buyers to regulatory bodies. They can introduce you to key players, opening doors that would otherwise remain closed. Imagine having someone vouch for you when you're just starting out. It's like having a secret weapon in your back pocket. Your mentor can help you navigate these relationships, teaching you how to build rapport and trust in a world that often feels competitive and cutthroat. Now, let's get real for a moment. The agro industry is not all sunshine and rainbows. It can be tough, and there will be days when you feel like throwing in the towel. That's where a mentor can provide emotional support. They understand the struggles because they've been through them. They can offer encouragement when you're feeling down and remind you why you started this journey in the first place. Sometimes, all it takes is a little bit of reassurance from someone who believes in you to reignite that fire and push you forward. But mentorship is not just a one-way street. It's a relationship that requires effort from both sides. As a mentee, you need to be open to feedback and willing to learn. You have to approach the relationship with humility, recognizing that your mentor has a wealth of experience that you can benefit from. Ask questions, seek advice, and be proactive about sharing your own ideas and challenges. This kind of open communication fosters a richer, more rewarding mentorship experience. And let's be honest, finding the right mentor can take time. It's not just about picking someone who's successful in the field. It's about finding someone whose values align with yours. You want a mentor who inspires you, challenges you, and pushes you to grow. Look for someone who is genuinely invested in your success, who takes the time to listen and provide thoughtful guidance. Don't be afraid to reach out to people in your network, attend industry events, or even connect with professionals on platforms like LinkedIn. You might be surprised at how willing people are to help if you approach them with sincerity and respect. As you navigate your career in the agro industry, remember that mentorship is a journey, not a destination. It's about building a relationship that evolves over time. You might start as a mentee, but as you gain experience and knowledge, you'll find yourself in a position to give back as a mentor to someone else. It's a beautiful cycle of learning, growth, and support that strengthens not just individuals, but the entire industry. So, if you are just starting out, or even if you're a few years in and feeling a bit lost, I urge you to seek out a mentor. The investment of time and energy in finding the right person will pay off in ways you can't even imagine. You'll gain insights that will shape your career, connections that will open doors, and support that will carry you through the tough times. The agro industry is an exciting and dynamic field, and with the right guidance, you can navigate it successfully and make a meaningful impact. In conclusion, don't underestimate the power of mentorship. It's not just a luxury, it's a necessity for anyone serious about thriving in the agro industry. Embrace the journey, seek out those who can guide you, and be open to the incredible opportunities that mentorship can bring. You're not just building a career, you're building a future, and with the right mentor by your side, that future can be brighter than you ever imagined.